というわけで、シベリア The World Before シベリア4やっていきたいと思います。続きじゃあポチッと続きから。お、これ読めるのか。これを読んだね。はい。2004年の春、塩鉱山に幽閉されているケイト・ウォーカーは、仲間のカチューシャと共に今日もまた過酷な労働に駆り出されることになる。はい、1937年の春、ダナは自分を雇うという手紙に返事を書かなければならない。2004年の冬、ケイト・ウォーカーは過酷な労働に耐え、今日も生きている。幸い彼女の傍らにはこの生き地獄から何としても抜け出そうとしているカチューシャがいた。2004年の冬、ケイト・ウォーカーはたった一人で鉱山から逃げ出した。すべてを失った彼女に何ができるだろうか。2005年の秋、ケイトは長い旅を終えてバゲンにあるドンブレゲストハウスにとどまる。カチューシャとの約束、それは絵に描かれた自分に似ている少女を見つけることだった。はい、じゃあというわけで続き。トラムに乗ってアンティーク地区へ行く。じゃあこっか。トラムってあれだよね。
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
ね、びっくりした。Have a nice day. トラムって確かなんだっけ、路面電車かのことだと思うんだけど、ここはどこだ。
猫たちひろさん、初見です。もぐひーにゃんは。
ちひろん、初見さん、こんばんは。来てくれてありがとう。今日もやってきます。なんか今回読み物多くてさ、漢字読みが間違ってるんじゃないかってヒヤヒヤしながら読んでる。ここは見る。
Must be the botanical gardens. Too bad
あ、
it's
綺麗。
closed.
いつか入れるのかな。閉まってるってことは。見る。
This district is just so beautiful.
うん、綺麗。じゃあさっさと、多分ここにトラムに乗れるんじゃないかな。ここに来れば。こっちはこっちはいけないっぽい。こっちはどうだ。いけない。残念。調べる。ゲストハウス、今出てきた場所。ミラーの店。ここに行くってことか。あら。すごい雰囲気あるな。これ全部ハウスが作ったってことだよね。このロボット
Have you
も。
heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain? At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something before coming out. What's the latest then?
They reckon they
あら、
found remains
ちょっ
dating
と止ま
back
る
to
な
World
ちょ
War
こちょ
II,
こ。
when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
続ける。アンティーク地区。日記に追加されました。はい。ミラーの店を見つけると、アンティークディーラーに話しかける前に露店を探索する。とりあえず日記を見てみよう。はい。こっちはもう読んだやつか。うん。はい。バゲン、2005年11月27日、オリビア様。オステルタールのバゲンに到着して間もなく、ウォーカーさん、足取りをつかめました。ここ、日本語おかしいよね。ウォーカーさんのだよね。ここのゲストハウスに滞在していた模様ですが、すでにここを離れたとのことです。留守なのか、それとも他のところに移動したのかは、さらなる調査が必要です。しかし困ったことに、ここのゲストハウスのワグナウ人は、彼女を非常に高く評価しており、私の調査には応じないそうです。ウォーカーさんがここについてその日にアンティーク地区へ向かったことしか聞き出せませんでした。これあれだね。今、そうか。11月だから、もう完全にケイトがいなくなってから来たってことだよね。彼女がバゲンで何を経験して何に苦しんだのか、それをはっきりするためにも、私は彼女のことを調べ続けるつもりです。これは3年前からやってきたことですので、あまり気にしないでください。はい。こっちはいけない。話しかけられないね。ってことはこっちもいけないっぽい。あ、なんかある。読む。秘密の、岩塩鉱でさらなる驚愕の新発見。アイアン大河地域で発見された秘密の岩塩鉱の調査が驚きの新展開を見せた。我々は以前岩塩鉱で見つかったブラウンシャドウによって奪われたお宝と簡易的な地下の小部屋に閉じ込められていた奴隷労働者について報じた。警察の調査関係者は現在、世界中の人類学者によって重要だとみなされているマンモスの象牙の貯蔵庫とともに貴重な遺物のコレクションを発掘した。でもこれが、あれだよね。ケイトが囚われてた場所が発見されたってことなんだよね。専門家は放射性炭素年代測定によってそれらが新石器時代のものであることを証明できると期待している。その場合、これらの大発見は大ロシアに対抗するような神秘的な東ヨーロッパ帝国の存在の証左となるだろう。さらにこの貴重な工芸品を掘り起こすのに使用された労働力は東ヨーロッパのファシストの民兵によって拉致されたことが明らかになった。つまりこの民兵が所有者たちに継続的な奴隷の供給をしていたということだ。ケイトたちでまさしく。記者会見でチーフ捜査官であるビクトール・パリンスキー曰く、これらの驚くべき発見は永久凍土層の誘拐の後、犯罪的発掘調査事業が設立された という強制労働者たちの報告を裏付けています。永久凍土層は6000年前から存在していると思われており、地球温暖化によってゆっくりと溶け始めている。持ち主たちが貴重な工芸品や資源を発掘しようとしていた真の意図はまだ判明していない。だからやっぱりケイトがいたあそこっていうのは本当に違法だったんだよね。見る。
Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture
う
here.
ん。おしゃれだよね、これ。見る。
An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for.
ここではない。この辺はいけない。はい。話しかけられる。
Miller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it.
なるほど。
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm
こ
looking
こでは
for.
ない。道をまっすぐだもんね。この辺とかは話しかけられる。
Hello?
そんだけ？
Please refrain from touching the merchandise.
了解しました。じゃあ彼した。
Müller und Söhne? It's just over there, on the next corner.
ここね。上がった方がいいのかな。まあとりあえずこの辺は特に何もない。観察
Feels
する
like。I've completely lost my appetite since the mines. And yet,
うん。
Vagen is famous the world over for its cakes.
あ、ここだ。じゃあちょっとこの先行ってみよう。入る前に。確かこれ露店を観察するだもんな。どこまでやったら OK なんだろう。
That reminds me of the souk of the Yukels. I really miss not traveling with them sometimes.
助けるために捕まっちゃったもんな。
Even Simon Steiner wouldn't have done any better. I hope he and his granddaughter are okay.
What an authentic district. Brings up memories, too. But I should focus on the Muller shop now.
よし。じゃあさっさとアンティークショップに。ここだったね。
Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place. I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Vagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in.
読む。
Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
3回鳴らしてください。これを3回鳴らすってこと？もう一回。ちょっと棚卸しの日にお邪魔するのは大変心苦しい。
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you.
Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
–この少女について。
I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fräulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
画家について聞く。
Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fräulein.
じゃあもうあとはこれだね。
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day.
ところどころ日本語おかしいね。
The shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
終点まで。
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you.
棚卸しを邪魔したのに親切。棚卸しめんどくさいからね。大変だし。
Here you go.
Thanks.
はい。オスカーの心臓、ボラルルベルグの玉にいる。これさ、これ、ボラルバーグだよね。なんでこう、役が違うんだろう、最初と。これは何ですか？ なんか開くようになってる。どういうこと？押したら、取る。これあれだね、鍵だ。おなじみの。何かが追加された。まあちょっと待って。そしたら、これは何だろう。
Something's obstructing it.
うん。
It moved. Maybe it can be opened.
そうか。一緒か。
It
う
moved.
ん。
Maybe it can be opened.
これだよね。これが何か引っかかってる。
Something's obstruct.
ん？
Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
ちょっとわかんないです。これ関係あるの？もしかして。ちょっと冷めろ。しゃめ。はい、しゃめった。戻る。そしたら、これは、293670。2。
Wrong one.
違うの？
I need to start over.
じゃあちょっと。間違えた。
I'm sorry, but I must be getting back to my
や
invention.
ります。待ってよ。こっちにもあるんだよ。これは多分367。ちょっと待って。2関係ないの？2
Wrong
違うの
one.
ね。
I need to start over.
3670。じゃあちょっと向こう。
Wrong one.
違うの？
I need to start over.
違うんですか？
Wrong one.
うん？
I need to start over. Wrong one. I need to start over.
ちょっとヒント
I
を。
saw some figures on some of the scales around the
そんだけ？
cogs. Looks like I need to set them in a specific combination.
そんだけそしたらやっぱこっちか。ここではない。2の部分では何も言われない。2、0とか。
Wrong one. I need to start over.
ちょっともう一回。
Maybe I'll find a clue for the combination if I look closely at the sphere.
ああ。
Wrong one.
すいません。
Ugh, I need to start over.
でこっちかな。に9。これ9なのかな。6に見えるんだけど。3で293 6でまたこっちか。7あるね。7。はい。でもう一回。7、0あるね。なんか開いた。あ、で、ここに、あれを入れるんだ。鍵を。開きました。まさしく心臓を入れる部分だ。で、こっからか。またあれかな？ちょっとちっちゃくない？あ、いいんだ。お。え？オスカーこんな姿になって。
Oscar?
オスカーかわいい。
Can you hear me?
かわいい。
Hello, Kate Walker.
オスカーじゃん。まず喋っちゃったよ。じゃあとりあえずまた会えてだよね。嬉しいだよね。
Oscar, I'm so glad you're back among the living.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But I seem to have an internal management issue.
かわいいな。
This body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
oh dear, I can't control myself. Help, please, Kate Walker. Help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
I can't help it, Kate Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar, wait, come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help.
オスカーを見つける。
Oscar, wait!
さあどこいる？どうした？すいません。
Oscar! Oscar, are you there? Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
観察す
Well, do
る。
you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
なるほど。オスカー見た目可愛くなってもあれだな。見た目可愛くなっても世話をかける。こんだけかな。ここはあった。戻るとりあえず1個ずつ。
This is the one.
あ、一発でした。よし。 もう最悪。
Oscar, don't move.
オスカ最悪だな。いた、かわいい。
There you are.
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am unable to take over this body's instincts. It won't budge.
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Please hurry, Kate Walker!
どうすりゃいいの？調べる。関係ない。これどうやって出してあげればいいのこれ。
This primitive body won't budge.
なんかこう出せるようなものある？
Please hurry, Kate Walker!
そんな言われてもさ、どないすればいい？あ、これだ。
Oh, I can't use that.
ダメ？
Hey, wait a second.
はい。
Kate Walker, what are you?
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with.
逃げちゃった。
You need to fight it, Oscar.
しばしっこいな。こっちから声がした。これか？
Fight it, Oscar.
But I can't!
これか？
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
オスカー。姿変わっても世話焼ける。
Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy.
これはどうしよう。米ちぎってみよ
Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come on.
う。なんかすごい不満そう。じゃあ脅す。
You come here right now or I'm gonna get really angry.
めっちゃムカつく。
Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar!
おー。
Come back! I need you!
何しに出てきたんだあいつは。諦めるしかないんだろうねこれ。オスカーなんで出てきたの？すぐいなくなるなら。またケイトが一人になっちゃったじゃないか。戻ってミューラーに会いに行く。はい。その前にちょっと更新された。あれこれ特に更新はされていない。うん。なんだっけ。はい。とりあえずじゃあ会いに戻ろうか。
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it. Why do I have to lose everyone I love?
また一人ぼっちじゃん。ごめんね。
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space.
いいのそれ
Automatons
で。
don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
でもご迷惑。
It's a terrible loss indeed. More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
大変お世話になりました。これ多分大変だよ
Good day to you,
ね
Fräulein.。
大変お世話になりました。
I'm off to the mountain
ほんと
refuge
ちょこち
you
ょこ
told
日
me
本語
about.
訳が
Good day.
狂ってるな。
Come on, Kate. Grandmother gave you all the pieces of information you needed. And Oscar must be long gone now. Better move on to the tram.
あいつなんで出てきたんだよ。いなくなるんなら。
What the hell is my broom doing here? The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
何の
I
話？
say, how curious.
あ、こっち。こっちこっち。こっちか。こっちだった。違う違う。こっちこっちこっちこっち。はい。調べる。はい。山小屋はここか。本当に遠いな。ゲストハウス戻んなくていいのか？あ、でも、山小屋へ行くって書いてるから、しょうがない。行こう。せっかくオスカーも元に戻ったとは言えないけど、戻ってきたのに、結局また一人ぼっちだよ。2005年の秋。おー、いいね。かっけー、なんか。ちょっと乗ってみたい。2005年、まだケイトの。バーゲン山脈。おお、いいね。この扉も、かっこいい。 誰？はい、山小屋に到達。とりあえずこの辺ちょっと漁ろうか。特に何もない感じか。あ、来れるんだね。まあでもこの辺はもう駅だから特に何も。観察する。
When was the last time anyone was here?
入れる。ね、じゃあここに出よう。とりあえず順番で観察する。
No one here. Hardly surprising.
見る。
Not exactly welcoming. Thanks, but no thanks.
じゃあこっち。
Ah, how nice.
村。あ、これはまたあれか。戻るときに見ればいいか。
The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
スキーか。スキーしたことないんだよね。グラススキーなら1回だけしたことあるけど。じゃあ出よう。これはもう道なりでいいのかな。考え込む。
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what?
なん
Thank
か
goodness
悲
I've
しい。
still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
ちょっと悲しい。
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
7.5。オスカーでも見つかるんだろうね。多分。じゃなきゃあまりにも寂しいこの人。出発する前に眺めを楽しむ。どこで？どっか眺めるとこありますか？あ、ここか？もしかして観察する。
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
ダメなの？じゃあ先に。
Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from.
観察する。
That is stunning. Oh man. I guess that's the refuge way over there.
遠いな。
Oh well. Better get going.
遠すぎる。
That is stunning. If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains.
遠くない歩くのあそこまで。確かに眺めは素晴らしい。
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking. What the hell was that?
ちょっと待って。読む前に消えちゃった。再出発する前にレジスタンスの戦士の記念品を調査する。どのこと？これのこと？ここにもなんか行くとこあったな。あったな。特に、読む。
Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm
ハイキ
starting
ン
to
グ
get
のア
the
ド
hang
バ
of
イ
it.
ス。読む必要あるかな。ハイキングのアドバイス。1、計画をしっかり立て、他の人にあなたの選択したルートを伝えること。自分の実力と天気に合わせて計画したルートを変更すること。3、短い旅だとしても、天気と雪崩の警報に注意を払うこと。4、自分と他人を助けるために、きちんとした装備をすること。5、安全なルートを選ぶこと。雪崩地域と危険な氷を見極めるノウハウを持つこと。6、地図とコンパスを使うこと。常に現在位置を把握すること。7、引き返すことを恥じないこと。8、弱っていたり疲れを感じたらシェルターを探してエネルギーを節約すること。9、いつでも最寄りのシェルターに戻れるようにすること。10、他の登山者に挨拶すること。大事だよね、挨拶。現地人でいいのかなみたいに挨拶したければ、登山する地域によって、スイスのドイツ語ではグリエツィ、ドイツ語ではグーテンターク、フランス語ではボンジュール、イタリア語ではボンジョルノと言いましょう。大事なことだよね。ちょっとこっちに行くとこあったよね。ここ。調べる。
Now, what do we have here? In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
特に。なんか誰か。
It doesn't look old at all.
まだあれだね。置いたばっかりじゃん。こっちはこれはちょ。
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
はい。じゃあもうあとは正規のルートで。おー、マイナス4。たっぷりマイナスイオンを浴びました。
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
いきなり雪になったね、景色が。すごい。登
Oh,
る
come on.
登
A
るの
ladder now?
マジか。
Okay, let's just do this.
あ、下行ってどうする。はい。
Pretty sure there must be another way.
今更だよね。バゲン山脈、シルバーシュピーゲル避難小屋。
Finally.
これシルバーシュピーゲルの避難小屋って1937年のダナ・ローズがお世話になるって言ってた場所じゃなかったっけ。なんかアルバイトかなんかだったかな。
That must provide energy to the refuge.
おう、ここでもマイナスイオンをたっぷり浴びました。確かそうだよね。ダナがこっちはいけない。じゃあもう上がるだけ。山小屋に到達。
I've seen that before.
あの絵の山じゃないこれ。
That must be it.
絵と景色を比較する。
Now I should try to find a matching point
尖った
somewhere.
峰。はい。これ尖った峰
Those
これじゃ
sharp
ない？
peaks, they look exactly the same.
はい。で、次はこれは線路。こ
Just
こで
what
す
I was
か？
looking for. Perfect.
パーフェクト。で、次はじゃあ岩。だからこの辺ってこと、これか。
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions.
これ線路なの？ちょっと素朴な疑問。氷河。これ線路？ここですね。
Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues.
で、ハート型の岩壁。ハート型の岩壁。どこ？いや、違うな。これ？
No,
違う
it
ね。
doesn't
空で
match.
した。じゃあこれだ。ハート型？どこが？
That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence.
うん。
Wow. Hardly changed at all.
誰？
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, You do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fraulein?
今さらウィズさん、こんばんはわわ。
ウィズさん、こんばんはわわ。来てくれてありがとう。頑張ってます。この絵は私に残されたたった一つのものだから。
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me.
しましましたって書い
I
てる
think
よ。
you know
大
what
切
that
なものを
is,
すべて
right?
失ってしましました。
And the girl in the picture has given me
これ
a
誰が一体
reason to
日
go
本
on.
語を訳したんだろう。
It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
1937年の夏。
It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me, would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny, he would say, in French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
はい。
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
アドバイスをいただけないでしょうか。
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become,
せっかくの基本やね。
especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
はい。なんでしょう。なんだ、シュピッツェプラスビアナ。これビールのことかな。ネーベル。全く、あれだな。想像つかないな。テーブルの絵を調べる。サービスを提供。科学者たちの注文を準備して提供する。テラスの注文を取る。ストーブを調整する。はい。多いな。で、日記も更新された。はい。はいはい。はい。ダナの日記ね。なんとかしてシルバーシュピーゲルの山の避難小屋での夏季臨時食を手に入れたおかげで、学費を支払ってくれる両親の力になれそう。お父様のご友人であるアダム・ジマーさんが避難小屋の管理人のグスタフさんに連絡をしてくれたおかげで、私は採用通知を送ってもらえたの。これで旅が始まるわね。1937年6月21日、バゲン。やった、活気が終わった。春のコンサートに比べれば今年は余裕だったけどね。すごく神経をすり減らしていたから終わってよかった。休暇になるのは嬉しいけど、もう音楽アカデミーの新学期が始まるのが楽しみだわ。お父さんは自立しろって言うけど。だからシルバーシュピーゲルの山にあるグスタフさんの山小屋で夏の間のバイトを始めるのよ。給料はそこまでだけど、きっと私の学生生活の助けになるわ。それに1日3食と宿泊施設と山盛りの新鮮な山の空気が手に入るのよ。お母様はずっと私の肺にどれだけ良い影響があるかの力説をやめないわ。お母様は私の病気を誇張しすぎだけど、親鳥のように私を羽の下に隠そうとするの。でも私はそれを秘密にしているの。両親を心配させたくないし、今は別のことで手一杯だしね。親はいつでも子供の心配をするものですからね。何よりお金がないから稼がないとね。確かなのは、私の両親のお店は前みたいに景気が良くないわ。かつてパートナーだったジマーさんよりも多くのお金を稼げていなくて、私が自分の学費を稼ぐために働かないといけないことを屈辱に思っているお父さんがかわいそうだし。それに私の両親と隣人へのブラウンシャドウによる迫害もあったし、ここ数週間でもっとひどくなってるみたい。両親が恐ろしい政党の大統の可能性について囁いているのをこっそり聞いたの。彼の影響力がオステータルだけでなく、ヨーロッパ中、世界中で大きくなっているから、もっと心配になるわ。政治には興味を持ったことはなかったけど、一つだけわかることは、これが誰にとってもいいニュースではないってこと。1937年7月7日、バゲン。今は書くことがない。山小屋でやることが多すぎて疲れてるけど、とても楽しいわ。グスタフさんが優しくてとても安心した。彼の娘のレニはそうではないけど、でもきっとお互いを知る時間が必要なだけよ。じきにわかるわ。とにかく前進あるのみ。夏の新しいお客さんが来た。かなり小さなグループも。確か遠征のトレーニングに来た科学者たちだったかな。そして彼らはガイドと有名な撮影者まで連れてきてたわ。疲れて休むことはないわ。はい。よし。これが一番のあれだね。これが主目的。これは、その後でいいかな。はい。
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
はい。はい。これ空なの？入ってるの？ あ、なるほど。今から作るんだね。ちょっともう一回見る。ちょっと待ってよ。これもちょっとしゃめろう。はい。はい。戻る。まず最初に、これだ。はい。で、次が、これか。もう一回。これだ。で、もう一回これと、で、これだ。
ビアナ、は？
ビアナ。よし。はい。あとは、これだ。OK。はい。じゃあまたこのまま。3人だから、でもあ、違う、4個だからここでいいんだ。違う？話す。カウンターの小側に書かないね。どういうこと？ちょっと待ってよ。あれ？違う、これじゃない。同じものを見てもしょうがない。また入るの？いや、入ってもしょうがないよね。でもいけないもんな。じゃあやっぱり出ていいんだ。そしたら、ここじゃないわけ？外？じゃあ。
That's it. Hold it.
違うな。こっちかな、やっぱり。カウンターの向こう側に行かないと。意味わかんない。
Off you go, my girl. You'll be fine.
そんだけ？ちょっと待って、意味わか
I
んない。
must remember to serve the scientists. Herr Gustav put the tankards near the casks on the other side of the counter.
カウンターの向こう。間違ってた？あれ？あ、これだけ。あとこれじゃない。あ、ネーブル。ネーブルでいいのかな、読み方。
The keg's empty. I need to change it.
空っぽ。はい。あった。はい。あ、オッケーオッケ
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
ー。はーい。これで OK。
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
すごい見てくるやん。
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
怖い。怖いな。
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass to your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer, paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all.
あんまりそんな見るね怖
I
いか
see
ら
you。haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Oh.
Right. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If and when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
とんでもない。
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is
Brown
sure
Shadow.
to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the
怖い
personnel,
よこの
gentlemen.
人。
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hurst.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hurst.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
いや、こっちだろ、忘れよう。
I suppose it is the way of the world, Herr Berger. Thank you, gentlemen, for telling me about your expedition. But I must get back to work. テーブルの上の絵を調べる。テーブルの上の絵を調べる。あ、これのことか。はい。Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
見る。はい。ダナ、お願いがあるんだ。若いアルピニスト、レオンが俺に彼の絵を売りつけようとしているんだ。時間がある時を狙って、傑作とは言えないが、すごくよく描かれていて、少なくとも俺の目には。だから一つ、家の壁に飾るくらいなら喜んで買おうと思うんだ。それに、レオンが良い男で客も連れてきてくれるからな。だから君の父親が売っているように、大したことはないが、君に選んでほしいんだ。よろしく頼む、グスタフ。
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
はい。こっちはテーブルの上の絵ってこれだけじゃないってことか？もうでもいけない。観察。
So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way at least I won't get rusty.
あ、これはあれか。なんだっけ？ピアノ。テーブルの上の絵を調べてこれだけじゃないってこと？ああ、そういうこと。見る。暗い。見る。まだこっちがいいかな。じゃあこれ。
I think I'll pick this one.
OK。テラスの注文を取る。はい。じゃあテラス行こうか。
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens?
Yeah. Borrowed it from Frau Junta.
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young.
ものすごい意地悪なこと言うな。
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
どうしてそんなにだね。
Lenny, what's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh?
ひどいこと言う
Too
な
old。for Leon? She uses it so she can be the center of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
じゃあここ行こうか。ちょっとレニーは厄介そうだ。話す。そんなにイケメンかこれ。これって言っちゃいけん。とりあえずどこの世界もレオンという名前はイケメンなんだね。
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny.
はい。ここもチェック入った。ストーブを調整する。
I'd better not disturb them.
あ。
I don't want to risk another scolding.
ストーブこれか。調べる。なんかまためんどくさそうな観察。
I need to add more wood in the fire.
薪を足す。ここに薪入れるってことか。いや違うか。あ、この絵ハンスの工場の絵だ。
Looks all good to me. Better try another one.
はい。薪がここはここ見たとこだ。
I need to add more wood in the fire.
ちょっと待ってよ。そしたらまず薪を探さないといけない。どっかなかったっけこれ。あれ取れない？取れない。これじゃない。そっち行っちゃう。そっち行っちゃう。こっち来てこっち。薪はどこある？こっちは
？Looks all good to me.
調
調べ
This
る。
mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Herr Gustav
すいま
didn't
せん。
have time to fix it.
薪はどこですか？関係ない。あ、薪ってもしかしてこのこれだ。
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
もっと燃やすもの。じゃあもう一回ここだ。違うか？あ、やっぱりそうだ。取る。
Perfectly dry.
OK。日記。あ、これ多分あれか。これが、イベントリーにこれがあるよってことだね。はい。で、また、使う。はい。
That should be it for the fire.
空気の流
I
れ。
think there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks all good to me. Better try another one.
これじゃない。上はあ、これ
Impossible.
無理。
No.
No。
That one is loose.
なるほど。反対か。取る。
That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
なるほど。この上は
Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Wagen.
うん、確かにこのストーブかっこいい。ここか。
Looks all good to me.
あ、ここだ。はい。で、これを使う。
That's it. I'm done here.
はい。
I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him.
はーい。でもこのストーブかっこいいよね。はい。
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the brown shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey, Dana?
But what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. Good. That's right. Glad you listened to my advice. Just keep doing as I say, and you'll win 'em over every time. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
でもなんか文句言いそうだな、さっきのブラウンシャドウの人が。ピアノを弾く。はい。
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
演奏する。今回あんまり謎解き難しくないというか、まだ最初の方だからかな。だいたいだんだん難しくなっていくんだよな。あ、なんか絶対この人怒りそう。あ、イケメンレオン君も反応した。
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
真正面に露骨だな。これはごめんなさいじゃないよね。
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
あ、怒った。
Clap! How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you?
最悪なのはお前じゃ。
You should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! to applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist. Rebel rousing. It's this kind of rebel rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people. And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
うん、恥ずかしい。なんかこう。
Come, Fräulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fräulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included,
これ
one way or another.
レオンとダナを除く方法。ピアノを弾いてみるってあるじゃん。
He had it coming.
演奏できるの？できるの？
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
What's the point?
そうだ
I
ね。
can never compete with Dana.
レオンとダナを除く方法を見つける。除く方法って。
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
どっかこっちはなんか2階かな。見る。新聞の切り抜き。レオンコバティス。1936年2月15日土曜日、バゲンにて、現地の男性レオン・コバティスが衝撃的な大回転を決め、優勝候補2人を差し置いて、ガルミッシュ・パルテンキルヘン冬季オリンピックの男子金メダルを獲得した。ノルウェーのイバル・バラングラットは 0.34 秒遅れて銀メダル。そしてドイツのルディ・クランツは彼の同胞であるノルウェーのフランズ・フナーとバーティル・パーソンを倒して銅メダルを獲得した。21歳のコパディスはオリンピックでメダルを獲得した唯一のバゲン人スキーヤーとなり、1932年にレークプラシットでハンス・ガートマンが打ち立てた国家記録を打ち破った。それが全てさ。この一瞬のために人生を捧げてきたんだ。バゲン出身の無名の山岳ガイドはそう語った。私はレークプラシット1932年では銅メダルだったが、ずっと金メダルを夢見てきて、それがようやく叶ったんだ。興奮して仕方ないよ。コバティスは男子オリンピックのスラロームで金メダルを獲得した2人目の男性として、マックス・シェファーの後をたどった。この人好きなんだね。愛を持って行動せよ。調べる。多分こっから覗くってことだよ。
You're right. Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds.
お邪魔虫。
Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Hmm. 何か残したもの。
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
はい。ということで、じゃあ今日の配信はここで終わりたいと思います。なんかちょっとどうなるのかまだ未だによくわかんないけど、とりあえず読むものが多すぎて漢字の漢字の読みが間違ってないかどうかがすごく心配です。ということで、じゃあ今日はこの辺で配信終わりたいと思います。見に来てくれた人、コメントくれた人、ありがとうございます。じゃあまた次の配信でおやすみなさい。バイバイ。